Welcome back to Investment Alternative, and we have a quick update on the YouTube cash cow case study. Now, because my numbers before were a bit messy, some of the channels, the prices kind of varied while they were being developed and things, I just thought let's keep it easy and start with the fresh slate as of October. So all of these channels are on the smaller side, and they are ones that I want to actively take as part of this case study and grow, hopefully into something bigger. And you'll see here for the first 2 weeks in October, we have a lovely shade of red. That's because we have spent more than we've currently made. That's okay. Most of the projects and investments I work on don't pay themselves off right away, and I don't expect them to. So if you're doing an organic website or a YouTube channel, YouTube's maybe faster, but it's still not instant. More aged and established channels with lots of subscribers or trust in the algorithm, they'll make their money back faster. Channel 2 on this list, 2, actually makes more than I spend. In this case, I've outsourced a couple of pieces of content and we've only published 1 or 2, I think. But that actually makes its money back in the first day or two, and then anything after that is profit. The others, they'll take much longer. But there's still a reason I want to be publishing to these channels as much as I can. When you publish your channel, it does a couple of things. The first thing is you have more hooks in the water. So I'm not going to bombard subscribers with lots of videos getting posted, but it does mean when someone's searching on Google or on YouTube for a topic or a keyword, I want my video out and ready and bringing in new subscribers and new viewers. On some of the older channels, I have videos that I posted a year ago that bring in subscribers every single day. And that's what I want for these channels. So even if it's losing me money right now, it's still going to grow the channels in the long run. The other part of that is the sustained growth. So I had channel 1 here, for example, I didn't publish any videos to for maybe 6 months or so. I kind of started it, forgot about it, and now we're kind of trying to revamp it and bring it back. And if I post a video even once a week, the overall revenue increases. That one is actually profitable if I just publish once a week. You can see it's down 42 cents in the last 2 weeks. But that is because, again, we front loaded a couple of pieces of content. That one is really cheap to do. The content for that one is dead easy. So we've actually got a couple of videos ready for that one for $67, which is great. And as those get published over the next couple of weeks, that will be in the green. But again, we're going to keep on outsourcing more videos because I want more of those hooks in the water and I want to keep that channel active. Channel 2 costs a wee bit more, but it does make more. And again, we're probably going to spend more than we're going to make back in the next 2 weeks because I want to get lots of that content going for that channel. We're trying to publish much more each week. If I can publish a video a day for that, that'll be the ideal. That's also the channel that I really want to grow just now. You can see I've kind of got a rough status and marking here. Channel 1 is slow growth. That's maybe a video a week just to kind of keep it active. I want to see if the YouTube algorithm forgives that channel for the 6 months of inactivity. Channel 2, I just want to publish to as much as we can. We had a problem with one of the voiceover guys, which kind of slowed things down, but that'll hopefully pick up in the second half of the month. Channel 3, it's all red just now. That number should actually be a lot higher. I want to be investing more in this channel, but a couple of things are happening with that. One, actually again, one of the voiceovers just hasn't had the availability for that one. The content production has slowed down a wee bit on the website, so we have less scripts ready to go, but there's still a couple. The editing time for channel 3 takes a heck of a lot more. So I said in the first video, I'm currently doing the editing for these because channel 1 and 2 takes me 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes to put together the video. So that's fine. And if it works out, I can outsource those later on. Channel 3, I'm also editing myself and it's taking about 30 minutes to edit a 10-minute video. It's too much. It's also one of the biggest, more competitive niches on YouTube. And the only reason I'm in that niche is because I already have a website, so we already have the content and scripts ready to go. I don't know if we're going to push channel 3 too much. I won't get too far into it just now. I'm aiming to do a couple of dozen videos for it over the next maybe 2 or 3 months. Maybe a wee bit slower, we'll see how it goes. And then we're going to quickly start channel 4, which is in a much less competitive niche with a better RPM, and we have a lot more traffic to push at it. So I'm actually going to start that channel reasonably soon if I can find the time, but we'll get into that maybe in a couple of weeks. Again, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to spend a lot of money up front, hopefully more than this even in the first week, just to get a lot of videos made for it. It's going to be really, really cheap and easy. It's another one that takes 60 seconds to edit, and all the content and voiceover I've already got from websites. So that's going to be the new project going forwards. A lot of what we're investing here is also still to be published, so hopefully we'll be closer to the green on those ones as the month goes on. One other thing I wanted to touch on is, since I started this, I've been asked quite a bunch about examples of cash cow faceless YouTube channels, and I think I said before, you can't throw a stick on YouTube without finding them. Once you start to see them, you just keep noticing them, and there's a ton of examples, and here is one that popped up on my feed this morning. Quick disclaimer before I show you this channel. First of all, I'm sorry if it's your channel or your niche. I think it's a fairly well-known one. I've seen it before on Reddit, I think. But the main disclaimer is I don't know why this popped up on my feed. I'm going to go with because I've been watching cash cow channels to see what people are doing. But this popped up. Vitality. It is a no-fap cash cow channel. So the videos themselves are pretty straightforward. Again, I don't know why this was on my feed. I was not searching anything related, but the oldest video is 7 months. You can see it kind of sit dormant for a while, a couple of videos a month, and it's kind of speeding up in the last couple of weeks. Videos themselves, super simple. It is stock footage, just stock video with text over it about the nofap thing. The thumbnails look really good. I'm assuming they're some form of stock because these are all superheroes. I'm not really sure why that ties into it, but seems to be working. 9.2 thousand subscribers, almost 400,000 views since starting in March, and it's been kind of sitting dormant for a while. That looks pretty good to me. Weird niche, but I mean, if it can work here, it can work anywhere. I did pull it up on Social Blades, and you can see here they did drop about 220,000 views in a day. I'm not sure if that happens if you delete a video. I'm not sure if that's a Social Blade bug. I've seen the numbers be a bit wonky on one of my channels. Or they've been using an SMM panel and some of their views have dropped. That does seem like a big jump. I'm not really sure what the cause is though. So I'm not saying this is working, but I will say if you pull up the most recent video, I won't pull them up. You get comments. There's people talking about the nofap journey and their results and things. So if it can work in a niche like that, you can make a faceless channel in anything. If you have a YouTube affiliate website, the top 10 blue widgets, you can make a channel about the top 10 blue widgets. The videos may be better if you have the widgets to show, but there are channels out there who don't, and they're still getting views. But I mean, if it can work in this niche, I don't think you have an excuse. You can make a channel anywhere. So videos like these, dead super simple, 5-6 minutes each. You write a script about nofap, or if you have a website about nofap, for example, the thumbnails, they look good. They're not really related, but they look good, and it's stock footage. You can make these in a few minutes each. So off the nofap topic, we have the 3 channels going. We're going to launch the 4th channel. My goal is to get it started this month. I do have far too many projects going at the moment. What I'm considering doing is trying to make more time for the cash cow side of things. We're maybe going to slow down on channel 3 rather than trying to stockpile all 30 videos up front, because I have less traffic in that niche to kind of jumpstart the channel. I might set that one on the back burner for a wee while. We'll just do a video every week or 2, so there's some activity there. If it doesn't go anywhere, at least it's good for the website. just some extra video content to embed, and it shows that the website has some actual content behind it and it isn't just a thin affiliate site. And we might start channel 4 reasonably soon. I've got a voiceover lined up for it. The editing is super quick, and I am talking to a scriptwriter who can hopefully get that one started. If we do, you're going to see this invested numbers spike because we're going to put quite a lot of money into that channel. I don't have a lot of time to be working on it myself at the moment, so we're just going to outsource 99% of it and get a lot of that content front loaded. But that's it for these 2 weeks. There hasn't been a whole lot going on. It's mostly just about consistency for channel 1 and channel 2. We are testing different video styles and different video lengths, but we haven't really published that much to see any noticeable things yet. Any questions, you can find me in the comments, and we'll have an update in a week or two, hopefully with something more interesting to show.